Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages and sizes, I am back and we are here taking yet another look at this brand new TVA uniform for LOKi. Had a couple people hit me up asking how high I could score with this uniform in ABX on the Universal Supervillain Day, because of the fact that for the first time in a long time, we're actually getting a uniform slash a character that could potentially be meta, and it's the exact same day that they could be meta for right now in ABX. Usually this doesn't happen. Like, usually we have to wait a couple days before we get to test out a character that could potentially be meta on their specific day. However, we got a uniform for LOKi. LOKi's a universal supervillain. At one point, LOKi was the best universal supervillain with his previous uniform, Agent of Asgard. However, he got replaced recently with Supergiant, and now he's getting a uniform, the TVA uniform, and that could potentially put him on par or make him superior in the eyes of many to Supergiant, just because Supergiant is a tier 2 native, and on top of that, LOKi's a tier 3. Tier 3s are easier to build, in my opinion, than awakened characters. Awakened characters are a little bit more expensive because of the Mandalay gem fragments and whatnot, and more people have CTPs of Rage lying around versus CTPs of Judgment. So since that's the case, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering who's stronger. Not too sure about the answer for that yet, because I'm still trying to figure out how to play this guy properly, but I'm going to take him into ABX right now, show you a quick and dirty so you can have an idea of what my LOKi can do in comparison to yours if you have a similar build to me. Okay, with that being said, let us jump into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let us see how high we can score with TVA LOKi. Now keep in mind, I don't have a CTP of Insight on anyone, just because 9 out of 10 times I use Proxima Midnight, I use her as a DPS, so I'm pretty much never going to put a CTP of Insight on her. She's just too strong of a DPS for me to insult her by doing that. And frankly, I have a lot of fun playing with the character as a DPS, so it's just something I'm not gonna do. And I don't really use Ronan that often, so like, I feel like putting an Insight on him kind of a waste as well, but you know, like, for ABX purposes and pushing the highest score possible, yeah, I think I should. I do have one just sitting in my inventory, so next chance I get, I'll roll it up. Okay. The thing about LOKi though is you gotta kind of hold your tier 3, right? That's kind of what makes Supergiant better, because Supergiant you don't have to hold anything. Like, her first skill is pretty much just running, and that's just gonna cancel everything on silent season anyways. But yeah, TVA LOKi looking kind of lit still. Might be the poor man option here. Definitely looking like it's an easy 7 million. Yep, easy 7 million. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna need that tier 3 bad. Ooh, that was really close. Okay, next one I'm not gonna cut it that close, to be honest with you. I don't like that at all. Yeah, TVA LOKi is actually kind of lit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hold this tier 3 because I believe the next roar is coming up right now. Huh, wow, looking at this, I don't think I needed to hold. But was 15 seconds enough to rebuild the tier 3? I don't know. Wow. So here's the thing. LOKi might actually replace Supergiant. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Wow. So he got 9.2 million. And that was like a casual, quick and dirty run. I definitely feel like I could clean that up and get maybe 9.5. And the thing that's crazy is we don't have any Odin's blessings or nothing on him. So let me actually, you know what? Now that we landed on this page, let me jump in with just like President LOKi and see if we could top that score with a quick and dirty. Give me a sec, boys. All right, boys. Let us see what President LOKi has in store for us. Let's get it. Pop, 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 pop. Can we actually do PvE and PvP with this uniform? Is LOKi truly back in the meta? Let's find out. Yeah, that's some pretty decent damage still. I can use my tier 3, but I don't think I'll be able to rebuild it because he's gonna jump away any second now to go roar. Yep, see? That's the one negative about LOKi. To cancel, you need to use his tier 3. It takes a while to build it, right? Whereas Supergiant, you just need to use your 5th skill to cancel. And the cooldown is really short. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a super easy 7 million. Like, cool thing about ABX is you don't even have to try to keep the Frost Beast in LOKi's tier 3. Like, super easy to get him in there. Yeah, it looks like it's a super easy 7 million. I can already see it now. Somebody telling me in the comments, yo, you're using the wrong rotation. Hey, chill, bro. It's a quick and dirty, bro. I'm just trying to see what's good. Alright? Cool. We'll figure out the rotation another time, my guy. But like, we're at 8 million already. And it looking like we about to hit like another 9 million. Possibly. Which is actually nuts, because this uniform is supposedly the PvP uniform. So what you're telling me is the PvP uniform is pretty close to the PvE uniform, or either that, or we just haven't figured out, and by we I mean me, just haven't figured out how to like truly tap into the full power of the TVA. Right? We got 8.8. That's only like 400k less than what we got with TVA, which is actually pretty crazy. So again, this uniform is just showing me so much value because of the survivability via the damage reduction and all the healing that it can do. It's just absolutely insane. The fact that my LOKi is still incomplete, only rocking 2 Odin's blessings, and he's already doing so well, tells me that some of you guys who have even more invested in LOKi, you're gonna be seeing some extraordinary things from him in ABX. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are already hitting like 11, 12 million. That's pretty nuts, man. That's actually pretty nuts. So these uniforms, as the days roll by, I feel like more and more value will be basically found. That's actually pretty nuts, man, especially considering we just got Dr. Doom. I'm not too sure what Dr. Doom can score in ABX. I didn't really try him because he has an energy, and I think for ABX Rage is better. So if any of you guys have Dr. Doom with a Rage and you use him in ABX, let me know what you've gotten with them, right? Like I said, my scores with LOKi, they were like quick and dirty. You just go in, do one run, and just basically take a quick little look at him.